Yo guys, what is up? I just stopped to record a quick little intro in this very nice area. Yeah, so I'm on my way right now to go look at the car that I picked up, I don't know, like a month or two ago, something like that. And yeah, I finally got around to one, making this video, and two, you know, I'm working on the car. So yeah, today was a super nice day. The weather as of recent in Connecticut has been super not good, between like the rain, like the storms and stuff. So, you know, today's a pretty nice day, and I figured, you know, before the snow hits, because snow hits Connecticut, I figured I make the video before the snow hits. So yeah, and there's a car coming. Epic. So yeah, there's been like 4 different cars passing by. This street is like, I don't know, it's like not private, but it's very like off. You don't really come down this street, and I keep getting looks because I'm just posted up. I'm just posted up here with a damn camera, just recording myself and talking to a camera. So like I don't think these people get this very often. Yeah, I will see you guys when I get the car, or get to the car. Bugs flying in my mouth. Just got here to the car. It's I had to tie it down. She's a little tied down because for the dang storm, wants to take hold of my beautiful car. Tied her down for the storm. Yeah, we'll take that off and give her a good look. Let's take this off here. Let's take this off. We gotta get all this stuff off. Wait, man, what the heck? And when I've been coming up here, there's been, I think it was because of like the humidity, but there's a bunch of gnats and stuff. Like this car's only been parked here for, you know, not even that long. Like you know, but it's been like so many little gnats and shit. This thing, you see all these, like, I don't know if you can see it, but it's like all these like leaves and stuff. That's nothing. There was like a million of these on the car, and they're just covered. And not to mention like the amount of daddy long legs that were just hanging out. Yeah, let's take a look. Let's take a look. I set you guys up on top of the Baja, and hopefully this is a good angle. Looking good. So, cover has been taken off, and yeah, it's a 1991 Nissan 240 SX, and there is one thing that is special about this 240SX, it is the fact that it is, well, a Super Hikus edition, which means there is basically 4-wheel steering. And yeah, there is an extra steering rack. I can't get under there. Let's see. No, can't get under there. Let's see if I can do sideways. It's not happening. But yeah, there's basically 1 steering rack, 2 steering rack, 1 in the back, and it allows for 4-wheel steering. Yeah, that system is gonna be deleted. So and the reason for that is because this is going to be a drift build. Well, more so a street drift build, so I could drive it on the road, and also, you know, go to the track and stuff like that. But I you know, there's a lot of nice things about this car, and I don't want to ruin too many things about it. I'd like to keep it, you know, as stock as I can, but also, you know, be able to drift it, and yeah, and you know, to whatever, if I need to like swap back the OEM parts, stuff like that. So I don't want to completely ruin it. If anything, you know, I'm looking for another S13, you know, that's a little more beat up, but yeah, this is what's making it do right now, I guess. It's got to do. So yeah, let's get into her. Let's get the fucking key, my bank key that I'm trying to get recut, or get 2 other keys recut. But yeah, let's hope that I don't break it. Oh, excuse me. Get off. Get off. Thank you. So looks like someone wasn't happy. What the hell? Okay. So let's start off with how I found this car. So I was looking for FCRX7s for a while, and you know, I was looking at a couple other cars too, because I had just sold my Lexus IS300, so it was an 02, and I was looking for another, you know, fun rear-wheel drive car, and you know, I love rotaries, so I was like, you know, fuck it, why not? I learned, you know, a bunch of things about rotaries, and I was like, I love rotaries, so I'm gonna get one. So, you know, I was on my hunt for rotaries, and this thing just popped up, like, and I think I saw it within like 30-45 minutes or so. It was out in what is it? Yeah, it was like PA, so it's Pennsylvania. So I saw it, and I was like, this looks like a pretty good buy. I mean, you know, it doesn't hurt to go check it out, because I was looking at other cars, so I was like, fuck it. So I go look at it, and there's a couple things that I was skeptical about, but with the help from the guys over at Collector Car Feed, I asked a couple of guys, what, like, does this thing, how's it look, basically. I was at the car messaging, and you know, stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, it's always nice to have you know, a couple other people give an opinion on a financial mistake as big as this one. Yeah, you know, they helped me. Oh man, what the? I just cleaned this thing, and Spidey's, oh my god, it's so thick. So yeah, here she is. You know, let's first go over the interior. Well, let's get my light first. I forgot I just bought these from a dude on Facebook. So speaking of these caps, you know, I didn't know you could spin the little thing down here to open up the headlights, and I was fiddling around with it because one of them was broken, this side in particular. So I was messing around with it, and I put the caps down like right here or something, And yeah, let's just say the first day I got it, these caps didn't come with it anymore. So yeah. It smells so good in here. I cleaned the hell out of this place. Let me not lose them once again. I'm gonna put them right there. Okay. So just do quick interior rundown here. Ooh, Jesus. Okay, sorry about that. I'm gonna make a little cut, but I just had to deal with the flood that was here. I didn't expect it to hit, but yeah, unfortunately it did. It wasn't too much. It was, I just gotta wipe it down. I mean, the main thing that I'm not happy about is this book that came with it. It's like wet and stuff, so I'm gonna try to save it because it has like basically everything about the car and stuff, wiring diagrams. I don't know, the guy that I got it off of, he was I think it was like in his 50s or something, and he used a lot of this stuff. So yeah, I don't want to throw this out. So yeah, super nice guy, by the way. If I could get in here and not hit my head, we got 124 on the dash, no cracks in the dash, and interior is pretty clean for the most part. As you could tell, there's no transmission in here, and I will get to that in a moment. Yeah, and it comes with, this guy, he had these little mats. Let's go to the story here. So this car came from a father. He bought it from, the showroom floor or whatever, and he gave it to his son, and then the son had it, and he was building it, and I guess I think he was going into the military or something like that, and the guy I got it off of, he traded his 240 for the kids. He wanted to sell it was because I guess he was getting too old to work on it, and he wanted to give it to somebody that would care about the car and take care of it, and yeah, I gave him an offer he couldn't refuse. Might as well take a look at that. So there is just a little, I need to get some clips to just pop that bad boy back in. But interior, other than that, the interior looks pretty good. I mean, I would say I think it looks good. I got this immediately because I know they have cracked dash, or they're known for that. Yellow bumper. If I could get under the car real quick, the one thing about this car that made me hesitant about buying it, I suppose, would be so yeah, the story with that frame is there was rust on that frame. He tried welding it. It looks like the weld penetrated, so it should hold. Let's pop this open. Ooh-wee. Okay, so there was more mold. Yeah, not too happy to see it. It's on this little belt there. I just got the vacuum out and did what I could. Vacuum the seats. It has like a little shampoo, and it's a vacuum, so yeah. Okay, just needs some tough love. So right, the hood. How can I do this with one hand? Oh, one hand that could. There she is, and then oh, Jesus. Put you guys up there, and there you go. You get to see the back guy. Right, stable, and there she is. Whew, that was a project in itself. So hopefully nothing got water damage in here. I made sure to wrap the wiring harness because I didn't want to play around with the flood. As you can see, the mold, yeah. So this car came with a KA that the original owner rebuilt into a high compression 11.5 compression ratio KA24DE. It's never been ran. It was tuned to a RS enthalpy ECU. All the stuff that he was very nice enough to hand over to me is at a storage unit, so I will head over there after I'm done here and, you know, do a little showcase of all that stuff basically. Okay, so let me start with, I'm gonna start with a couple of things here before we head off to the storage unit and, you know, show off all the parts. There's one thing that you might have noticed, and it's that the car's painted black, but there's a little red mark right there, and that's because if you couldn't tell, the car's been in some type of front end collision to where it looks a little bit crunched. You know, I asked a couple people and they said it looked okay, but if I want to double check, to go to a frame alignment machine. That's what I'm going to end up doing, just so better safe than sorry. The plan for this thing is, like I said before, it's a street drift build, right? I want to get the motor in ASAP and kind of just like feel it out and see what I want to do to it. I don't want to make any modifications to the motor yet, so I want to drive the car and be like, okay, this area needs work. Let's say, you know, I'm driving it and I'm like, okay, the suspension sucks, let me focus on that before I mess with the whole motor. While the motor's out, the couple things that I want to do is the steering rack bushings and do an ABS delete. So I have I believe a S14 non-brake booster. I don't recall, I have to look in the storage. I have a non-brake booster in storage, so do an ABS delete and then do an EGR delete. And fun fact, we're in Connecticut. Connecticut doesn't, so this is a 91 and this doesn't require an emissions test, so you know that EGR system could go. And also, because it's going to be a drift build, I don't really see any reason to keep the EGR system. I mean, it just recirculates gases from the exhaust back into the engine basically, so why would I need that? That's more so for like, you know, for emissions, so to prevent carbon monoxide, hydrocarbons, stuff like that from going into the atmosphere. I don't have to worry about that because this car doesn't need to pass emissions. So I mean, I guess it's a little selfish, but anyways, so I will probably cut the video here and move on over to the storage space to show all the parts. Well, anyways, yeah, I will see you guys over at the storage unit.